Well, hello everybody. It's Mike again greeting you from our home here in Entebbe, Uganda. But I have a special guest with me today, one of my dearest friends that I have known for so many years. He's the pastor of the church over in St. Petersburg, Russia, and he's spending some time here in Uganda. I want to introduce you, if you don't know him, Pastor Kakuli.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Mike, for the opportunity. I really want to greet all of you, brothers and sisters. Thank you very much for your prayers, praying for the church in Russia, praying for us. God has been faithful and He's been keeping us, and we thank God for what He's doing. We are in St. Petersburg, and as some of you know, I'm originally from Congo, so I'm going to travel to Congo, but I use the opportunity to come to Michael and greet with them and spend some time with them.
Yeah, for those of you that may not know, the church in St. Petersburg is actually the second church that came into the fellowship after the planting of the church in Congo. And the church we planted in Congo is actually his hometown. So there's a very, very rich history here. Now, Pastor Kakuli, you're serving over in Russia right now, which is presently has the war going on with Ukraine. Have you felt any ripple effects living there in St. Petersburg?
Oh, we thank God for His faithfulness. He has kept us. The war in Ukraine is a very bad thing that has affected a lot of lives, a lot of relationships. But as we come back to ministry, God has been faithful, has used even this time, this event to bring the heart of people to a place where they're thinking twice. And we have been more effective in preaching the gospel to people and speaking about life and death and how it's obvious and that there's no certainty in this world. And not only the war, but there have been a lot of events from, the last 5 years, the COVID and then the war and all these things that are happening. They're really affecting people. We see more people responding to the gospel, and God has been bringing one by one, as we say, a soul but at a time, a soul at a time. So we thank God. We have new people. And as you know, our church ministers to foreign students as well. We have a lot of foreign students coming, African students, because I will say this, with the sanction, Russia lost a lot of friends in the West, but Russia is developing its friendship with the South, with Africa, with Asia, and there are more students coming to study in Russia, and we thank God we have an opportunity to minister to them. A lot of them come very scared, with a lot of uncertainty again. They don't know what will happen tomorrow, but the church has been a place of refuge where people really find God and the purpose of life, and we continually pray. Recently we had a young lady from South Africa witnessing to how God has really helped her come back to the Lord and find faith in God, because she came to Russia to try to find a university where she could study, but she didn't find one. Then her father passed on, and she was very discouraged with God, and it's kind of, so. But she said, I found family in church, I found God again, and I found answers to my questions. She got a new university where she's studying, and all kind of solutions to her problems, because she said, I joined the morning prayers. We have a morning prayer every morning. We have a prayer, and she said, I joined those mornings, and every day it's like I hear God answering prayers. Yeah, so we thank God for that. Yeah.
So it seems like there's a real history of the church in St. Petersburg helping young people, especially that are struggling, not just from being away from home for such a long period of time and trying to find a new home, but the war has also added a little bit to the tensions and to the stress that people are feeling. But I want to thank you, Pastor Kakuli, because I can't think of the type of person who would be better fitted for this kind of a job. You come from a country that has been at war since 1994. And you guys have, in Congo, have always learned how to shine light in darkness and how to take a bad situation and to use it to benefit the kingdom. And that's exactly what you're doing. So I want to thank you. And we want to thank everybody back home.
Thank you very much for your prayers and especially for the support. Thank you, Pastor Lil, and all the other pastors for your prayers and your support. We feel it. We feel that we're not alone. Thank you very much. Okay. God bless you.
We love you guys. Until next time.
Okay, bye.